All right, everybody, this was supposed to be just like a gear change and a couple test runs and see what the gears led to in the way of like loading up the turbo and making Maximus fast. But a combination of errors, you'll see. Basically what this is gonna end up being is a little mini series of what it took to get Maximus from slow as shit at the snow drags to hopefully fast as fuck boy at the May Long event at Thunder Mountain. So what goes right and what goes very wrong with this beautiful buggy Maximus. Stay tuned. We're gonna bring you guys along for this wonderful adventure. No stress in my face right now. Makes your heart skip a little bit because there's no brakes.
Brake pad on the ground.
It also says don't perform the test on public roads. I went with an underdrive here and more of an overdrive here, which gets me to 1.6.
Push you in from the back?
Yeah, he's not bound anymore, so we can do that.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back everybody. Again, this is a brand new episode of Pump the Brakes, and I am currently sitting in Maximus for the first time besides the weekend, and I'm looking at all the spots where I missed paint and it's rusting.
I was just looking at these.
So today we got Maximus on the trailer. We're gonna bring him to the shop because it's the first time I've had time to really go over the buggy since the abysmal performance at Thunder Mountain. So I know where I went wrong on some things, and I am looking to take care of those today. But we had a little bit of a mishap, and Maximus is being a cranky little bitch. Stored some codes in the transmission. I got to get those taken care of before we can do like before and after testing. So I got P2 or P02E8. It doesn't give me a description. P0762. That's a shift solenoid C stuck on. That sucks. That's probably what's giving me the fourth gear.
So what's the goal then for the day?
For the day, get this thing to the shop. I'm gonna set the goals.
And maybe some tires.
Well, yeah, that trailer tire goes flat. That Maximus tire goes flat now. That Maximus tire has always gone flat. So lots I can sort through. None of it's fun. I just wanted to do the gearing and I wanted to do some pulls and compare before and after. Maybe. Okay, I'm going. I need you to. I'm just gonna fix tires today.
Okay.
Maybe diagnose trends. All right, hold up, peeps. We're back in the lab at Pump the Brakes, and we're here to go over the vision board. Somebody informed me that literally nobody has 1 billion subscribers, and that's physically impossible. So we lowered it to 500 million. So that's where I need you guys to get in here, help me out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, which I found out where the bell is. It's down there in the notifications, and you have to like click it, and it says all notifications from Pump the Brakes. That's your guys' job. Do it. Help us here at Pump the Brakes. I don't know what the fuck a vision board is. Adrian wrote that. Let's make it happen.
Hey, vision board is 500 million subscribers. I think that's pretty obvious. Came to the shop to bring Jerrod a couple beverages and see how he googly cronk parked his truck.
I don't think there's any damage. So that's good.
Damage why?
I had a bit of an accident.
It fell off the side of the trailer. So remember, I'm a professional.
Oh, there's the rubs. So Maximus is like way too fucking wide for my old trailer. I need a trailer. I need a wide trailer. But coming down, I stopped paying attention, and this wheel fell off the trailer. Which on Hyde, that's not a big deal. Hyde, I can drive off the trailer any direction I want, but this doesn't have portals. And that bolt right there on my knuckle landed right on the deck, and it would not come off. I dragged my truck and trailer around for a bit, so I ended up having to drive back onto the trailer, like sideways, to do the right thing. But in the meantime, I damaged some things on my trailer.
Why you got the 2 tires fixed?
I got the 2 trailer tires fixed. I still have 2 Hyde or Maximus tires to fix.
This is the boring part we weren't going to show you.
Those 2? Yeah.
This one in the back.
So this one, as you guys know, I built these wheels, right, from scratch. Some things to note. So this is my first time that I didn't buy barrels first. I think I mentioned this in another video, but these barrels that the wheels are built on are straight across, like bead to bead, they're a straight line. Whereas like typical wheels have like a bit of a hourglassy type shape to them. But what that in the end means is that this bolt is really far away from where it clamps on the tire, because normally a wheel would get a little bit wider right at the bead, and that's a place for me to put the nuts for the bolts. But because they're straight barrels, I couldn't do that, and so this became wider. So if you, maybe Adrian can put a picture of Hyde's wheel next to Maximus's wheel right now. Them both, they're both the same style with the turbines, but Hyde, we used barrels, like pre-existing barrels, and like this distance is probably half, and I think these bolts don't clamp very well. That's the reason for that leak. The reason for this leak is because I missed a spot of weld when I was building these, and it's got a tiny fucking leak, so what, one stop start is leaking. So I gotta tear this wheel all the way down. That's 36 bolts, I think I did. Yeah, it's 360. I think I did one every 10 degrees.
Should we ask Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce would know. So I have to take all of these bolts off, all of those bolts off, sweat my ass off peeling this tire off the rim. The first bead's easy, the second bead is a mother. And then weld it up. I should probably find the leak first. And then put it all the way back together. Okay, so problem 3. This thing is going into the limp mode. I showed you guys on the tablet the gear it's getting, and even coming off the trailer, I put it into low in tow haul mode, and it wouldn't take first gear. It actually defaulted to 4th gear, and that's lame. Especially if I change the gearing in my T-case, that's going to be undrivable. So no bueno. I don't know why. You need to figure that out. It's obviously that code that it's storing. So that's, I'm hoping that's fluid. Is that fluid maybe? Fluid level, please.
Please.
Problem 4 that I noticed at the racetrack is, since I took my brakes apart and put them back together, something is causing the brake pedal to go soft for the first apply. So I think it's something, maybe a rotor's not squared up or something, and it's pushing the brake pads in. So the first brake pad makes your heart skip a little bit because there's no brakes. And then the second time you press the brakes, they're there. So brakes have to come off to do the T-case because I got to split it, and I'll try to figure it out first. Problem 6, 17. 24.
I don't know. You
right here, if you notice, when I built this floor, look here, Adrian. I built this floor panel, which is below my driver's seat, and I tried to get max clearance, and look how close I got it to the T-case. Right in there, look, I can barely fit my finger in there. So that means the T-case can't come out without pulling the driver's seat. And that's stupid. So I think I'm gonna have to open this up a bunch, because there's nothing above that. There's literally no reason to make that so tight, except, I don't know, ego. There you guys go. That is the 37 problems that I'm going to fix in the next 7 minutes.
At least it's on 99.
You want hit me?
Owie, my knee, I'm getting old. Okay, so I'm going to put this thing on the hoist now.
The next day.
You tell me, I'm the one who just got here.
I got here before you because I fixed the transmission. I found the, I don't know, I think it's shift valve D. One of them, the middle one on the valve body was stuck again. So I took the apart, cleaned it all up. I like line honed the valve body, polished the valve, threw it back together. It's buttery now, so that's fixed. Transmission's ready to go, fluid's good. I want to change the gear ratio, but I think we should do back-to-back testing for the viewers at home. And then we're gonna flip the gears in the T-case, and we'll do it all again. So that's gonna be a lot of work for me, a lot of cutting for Adrian, and a few minutes for you guys to watch. So let's get started. We gotta move cool vehicles out so I can get that thing out. That's not good for belt drives.
What in the hell?
I love my Mini. Forget Maximus, let's finish that thing. Okay, so unfortunately it's raining. It's not raining that hard anymore though, eh?
At least it's not snowing.
Yeah, that's true. So, I think this thing's good to go. I might have to clear some codes, but I'll do that through the dash. Owie. And then we'll just go do some pullages, I guess. Okay, so I've never set this up yet. This thing's wireless, so it's a little laggy this way, but it's kind of cool. So, a lot of them. Hopefully they're not there anymore in a second. So these are the like built-in things. I've never used them yet. I'm hoping they work. Okay, so I guess we'll give that a shot. I don't know if they're gonna work or not, but if not, we'll just use video to give a back-to-back seat of the pants feel. They're working, they reset every time I come to a stop, so.
That's good.
So I'll just get out in the straight section first, sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Starting in third gear. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. It didn't work. I don't know why, it just blinked like it was working the whole time. Oh, that is awful sounding inside of here.
So should we do like a certain point?
I guess we ain't got nothing else to go off. I don't know why this didn't work. Maybe the whole set up your vehicle profile thing.
Yep.
It also says don't perform the test on public roads.
On that side, there's a yellow post right here by this UPS.
Okay, and I'm going to the far fire hydrant on the left there?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're just going to use the video to tell how fast it was?
Yeah. Ready, set, go. Transmission is holding up.
So far, yeah. Should I do one starting in first gear to see if it makes a difference? Okay.
What were you starting? You're starting in third?
That was third every time.
Okay.
It should be slower, but we'll see.
Okay.
You had to say something.
You just jinxed it. You just jinxed it!
Oh no!
Transmission's in fourth.
It's second, fourth?
Yeah,
That's the valve body you just cleaned?
probably.
Sorry.
Okay, so we'll just gotta park it now. Anyhoozle. So yeah, it fucked up again. I'm gonna scan it, see if it's the same code. I'm muddy now. That sucks. Why is it doing that, Adrian?
I don't know.
I got dirt in my teeth. It really pulls okay when it's in its really narrow power band that these stupid gears give it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. High's easier to get in and out of.
I did notice that.
Fault codes. Is it going to be P0762 again? It is. Fuck. So it probably stuck that valve again, eh? That blows.
Did you do the wrong valve?
No, I did the stuck valve.
I'm just
It was
checking.
physically stuck.
I'm just checking.
Why is it doing that? That blows. So we'll clear it right now and see if it's stuck still, like, 'cause it'll let me know right away. So I go here, clear faults. Now the code won't be stored, but it should fuck up as soon as I put it in gear, basically. There it is.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Diesel shake. Yeah, you see it went to 4th.
Yeah.
So I think it'll just stay there now. Yeah. Okay, so it's stored again, so that means the valve's stuck. Lame. It's not hard to do, but
Just annoying that you just did it.
yeah, it just takes forever. I thought I did a really good job this time. I was looking at my EGTs. They're it's not even getting hot. Like it's getting up to like 800 degrees. Is that what that'd be? Yeah, 800 degrees Fahrenheit. So, like I said, lots more power on the table.
Yeah.
So what do I do today? Do I keep working on the transmission, or do I change the gears, or do I do both?
We can't really run it with the valve body like that. We can't get a proper test.
No. Well, we got our tests in.
Well, yeah, we got the test, but we can't run it properly.
Oh, and then if I do the gears, this thing like won't even move in 4th gear.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it will, but it'll be struggle city. So everybody at home, there's 3 valves, like shift valves in the valve body, and I upgraded the valves. I upgraded to the Allison Junior shift kit, and I was told by Ivor that when you upgrade to that Allison Junior kit, that causes sticking valves, apparently. So obviously it's loading them harder or something. But so I went through the effort of polishing these valves up and making sure everything was perfect, and like, you know, the old dump the valve body back and forth, make sure that the valves float freely in there, and they were perfect. And this middle one keeps sticking.
Pleased.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. I can take the valve body out in like 20 minutes.
Oh, you're gonna be quick at it then.
Yeah, the worst part is trying to save the fluid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like 3 jugs of fluid every time.
Hell yeah.
Are you as excited as me?
I'm gonna yuck a turkey while you're doing the valve body again.
Okay, I'm gonna start on the valve body then. Okay,
You got messy.
Am I dirty?
Look at me.
Am I dirty? Don't look at me. Ugh, that's...
You got like, you know when girls cry and they have mascara?
Oh yeah.
It had like a black mud.
Maybe I was crying about my transmission.
Yeah.
So, when I was doing those pulls though, it very much hit 63 kilometers an hour on the GPS. That's as fast as she'd go.
Which you said 65 off the top of your head is what you were guessing.
Yeah.
So good job.
Over and over again, 63 kilometers an hour. Okay, so you go away, I keep going. Okay, there's nothing to see here. This is awful.
Tell me how you feel about it.
I'm sad, Adrian.
I know.
I just want to do the transfer case, to be honest. In typical Pump the Brakes fashion, that is a mixture of success and failures. I'm glad I could bring you guys along on this episode of Pump the Brakes. So do me a favor, do Adrian a favor, more than me, because she puts a lot of work into editing these and I just do the shit I'd be doing anyway. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell all your friends, go out and get yourself a bouncer so you can join me on this adventure, and come racing. This thing's so small. Who ordered this in children's size?
It's extra large.
This is not extra large. Oh, it's actually so freeing. Yeah, there we go.
Day 2.
I went with an underdrive here and more of an overdrive here, which gets me to 1.6. I think it'll be noticeably different, so. Oh, shit, really?